evening, everyone. The big date was here for two UP teams. They navigated a long regular season schedule, battled hard in the quarterfinals and semifinals, and found themselves in their respective championship games. Forest Park and St. Ignace made it known that the UP has loads of talent that can compete with the best of the best. While Forest Park fans travel well as they want to see their Lady Trojans play against Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. Picking up in the first, Avery Gamble, a forced down low, only 15 years old, got a double-double on the night, 25 points, 11 rebounds. But get this, Kendra Campbell played with an injured right thumb. She was a game-time decision, but Sacred Heart finding a way to win in this one. They were down 1 at the half, going on a huge run here, 50-49 Forest Park with about 1:10 left in the game. Then Sarah Hansen to Riley Terwilliger from the baseline. It's good. So the Irish take the 52-50 lead. They're on a 12-1 run. Lexi Gusser pushing it down the court. Three-point shot. It's good. So it's 54-53 Irish. So Lexi Methner knocking down 2 free throws, and that will about ice it, folks, as the Sacred Heart team goes on a 14-3 run to end the game, and the Panthers will win the Class D championship 56-53 over Forest Park, and it was an emotional end of the season for the Lady Trojans.
Some of it was their pressure on the press there right at the end. We felt when we had the 9-point lead, we were gonna try to go to our ball handling lineup, and they cut it to 6 and then 4, and all of a sudden it was like, uh-oh.
It's going to be a hard game to forget, but it doesn't take away from everything we've had this year. That's right. We've had an amazing run. Just becoming a family with the team is probably my favorite part.
I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better team. We're definitely like a big family. It's going to be hard going off to college without them, not being around them all the time.
The Lady Trojans will end their season on a 26-1 record, but good news, they will bring back a lot of talent. So, could St. Ignace make it 3 for 4 in this afternoon's Class C finale against Saginaw Nouvelle? Saints put up quite the show to end the half, though. Kelly Wright spin move with a bucket. Then she will find Margot Brown in the corner for 3. She's pumped 3 of her 16 on the afternoon. Saints within a point, 21-20. Then Emily Hensman dishing it to Abby Ostman, who gets a nice spin move to the glass. Nouvelle, though, will lead 23-22 at the half. But the third quarter proved to be too much to handle for St. Ignace. Alex Joint with a 3 for the Panthers, who jump out to a double-digit lead, and they only add off to it with a 24-7 run. So they will win this one 64-30 over St. Ignace to capture the Class C state title. Saints coach Doreen Ingalls spoke about the emotions of working with her girls and just coming up a bit short of another championship.
I wouldn't want to be up here with another group of kids because they're amazing. I mean, it's not stuff on the floor. It's not about the scoreboard. It's the stuff that they do off the floor. And, everybody that meets them and gets to know them, and when we go visit people, they become Saints fans for life because of what they have inside. They wear their uniform from inside out.
That they certainly do. Great season for the Saints as well, representing the UP. They end the season at 24-3. At number 6, Michigan Tech, and number 3, Southern Indiana, playing a tight game in this second half. We're tied at 63. Then Ben Jones from the corner knocking down a 3-point shot. So it's 66-65, Screaming Eagles. But with 2:27 remaining, Huskies put the ball in the hand of their leader, Austin Armga, and he will convert. So 67-66, Michigan Tech. Jason Hawk, the runner, is up and in, and the Huskies will prevail in this one, 75-70. So Michigan Tech will move on in the tournament, and they will face number 2 Indianapolis tomorrow at 7 p.m. WCHA Hockey, Michigan Tech in desperation mode tonight. They need to win to stay alive in the playoff hunt. It's not looking good early as Adam Berkeley scores the second goal of the game, so the Falcons lead 2-0 in the first. But later, that looks like a goal from Blake Pietila, but it will be called back, unfortunately. So Reed Sturos and Malcolm Gould would score for the Huskies, but it was a little bit too late as Bowling Green sweeps the Huskies 5-2 to move on to the Final 5. Michigan Tech will end their season with a 12-11-5 record. This one also a thriller in Mankato. NMU taking on number 2 Minnesota State. Brock Mashmeyer with the slap shot. It's good. So NMU goes up 4-3. But the Mavericks come back strong. Bryce Gervais in front of the net, and he one-times it into the goal. This one goes into overtime off the rebound. Zach Steppen the savior for the Mavericks as they win 5-4 in overtime. They will advance to the Final Five, and the enemy Wildcats season is complete. The top seed in this one, they move on to the Final Five as well. They won 3-2 in double overtime, so they will play Bowling Green and, of course, Alaska Anchorage and Alaska playing up in Fairbanks as we speak. Well, the Marquette Royals looking to move on in the playoffs against number 6 Worcester. They continued their high-energy effort from last night. Robbie Gervino gets things started with a goal past Daniel Kempter. Next, Anthony Casaletto with the goal. And coming up, Lane King with another goal. So it's 3-0 Marquette in the second period. Oilers hanging tough, though. Braden Smith with a nice wristler past Eminger, and Tyler Thompson will also score. So the Marquette Royals will sweep Worcester 4-2, and they move on in the playoffs. Well, in the 16 and under AA girls hockey state tournament in Dearborn, the Marquette Sentinels will defeat Livonia 6-1. So the girls will move on tomorrow to the semifinals at 7:15 a.m. against that same Livonia team. In some Pee Wee boys hockey, this is a bridge brawl in St. Ignace. Munising will fall to St. Ignace 4-3, but they will defeat the Sioux 3-1 to advance to the semifinal game against the Marquette McDonald's team at 10:15 a.m. tomorrow. Well, for more sports scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com.
A lot of action going on right now in sports. Huh?
Yes, and a lot of teams to be proud of in the UP especially as well.
All right, thanks so much, Elaine. Well, when we come back, a look at some classic snowmobiles. We'll be right back.